is how you got into comedy, which was through the late great Joan Rivers, and she sort of helped you, your narrative arc, go from your sort of corporate existence, which obviously you still have elements of, to you as a comedian. How did that happen?
I like the way you're getting me to start with a clunking great name drop, just so people can be
Oh,
like, oh, Kelly
come
Beaton is a
on.
dick. But you made me do it. So yes, I worked for years and still do work a bit in the TV industry, but off camera. And I worked for Comedy Central for many years, the US Comedy Central. And I was actually across the sort of business side of Viacom CBS. So I had a sort of boring revenue generating job, but I did work with talent and creatives quite a lot, and we would get to know some of the kind of big on-screen names we'd be working with at any point, because we would kind of organize corporate events where they would do a turn and we would try and get jaded TV executives to invest in the programs we were trying to do. And that's how I met Joan Rivers. So I did a few bits and bobs with Joan Rivers, sort of traveled with her a few times, and was basically her de facto warm-up at business events where I would do the businessy bit and she would come on and do a turn. And then the last time I saw her, we had dinner together. It was actually not long before she died. Not connected,
Right,
I should say. So
you weren't interviewed afterwards, were you? Yeah.
No, we don't want that to be the revelation tonight. And basically, yeah, she said to me over dinner, she said, you know, Kelly, you should think about being a stand-up. And I said to her, Jen, I'm 45, as I then was. I'm 45. I said, I've got a massive day job. I'm a single mum of 2 kids. One of them's got special needs. I am, there's no way, the ship has sailed. It's too late for me to think about that stuff.
And she said, you've already written your first 5 minutes.
She said, you've written your first, and she said, I'm 81. Kelly, you're 45, you're in the thick of it. So it took an 81-year-old woman telling me that a 45-year-old person is not old. And anyone listening or watching who, I think that's very good advice. Whatever age you are, you'll look back and go, God, wish I'd done all that stuff 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I was still young. So yeah, it was that conversation that got me onto the stage quite late in life.